Hey, Blue Table fans, what a long, wonderful road it has been. Started in 2003 painting miniatures on commission, and my first client was a local guy at the shop, and I painted his Dwarfs Army. I did it in a week, and then two other guys were like, hey, can you do our army in a week too? And I was like, well, 2 weeks for 2 armies. Anyway, listen, this is bluetablestore.com, the news section, and I've always got great new stuff coming up in here, and it's at good prices. A lot of times people are like, oh, it's I'm offering this for 15% of retail. That's not a good deal, unless it's genuine Forge World. Then that could be a good deal. And what we're going to do today is go to a Facebook page and take a look at some of the listings. And I'm going to tell you what I think, and hopefully we'll get some good ideas here. This guy's selling his bits. Kiefer. Oh, he's got quite a few pictures here. Let's take a look. He just says $1. And first off, if you're selling something, put a price, please. Don't be, because everyone wants someone to offer them more than they're thinking, so they don't put a price, because maybe they don't know what it's worth. Do some research, figure out what it's worth, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so first off, here's some orcs, not in great condition. Oddly, they're the most current print, because Games Workshop hasn't updated their orcs in forever. So, usually $1 a model, especially for 40K, is a really, really, really good deal. And that's what I think should be charged for these. I have no idea what to ask for these money-wise, so make me a fair offer. Okay, and that's just, it's so uncomfortable. Like, because no one wants to make an offer and the person come back and be like, oh, I'm insulted. I've had that happen to me a couple times. And I'm like, all right, well, then maybe you should have just told me what you wanted for them. As you can tell, I got a pretty dim view of that. Bits, if you get to pick what bits you want, I think $1 a bit is a fair price. And $3 for specialty bits. But to just sell a giant pile of bits, well, it's scrap. So, like a fair price for this whole thing of bits, 15 to 20 bucks. Since it's just random. Good price for these orcs would be $1 an orc. There you go, I just helped you out. Maybe people should pay me to tell them, oh, and just a pile of orc arms for some reason. What do you think a fair price is for all those bits? See, it just gets muddled. Okay, here we go. Read all and DM if interested. Large Tau and others for trade. Okay, so here's the deal. For secondhand models, if they are, excuse me, got a little frog in my throat, half off retail is what you should be charging. Even less if there's like pieces missing. When you're buying Tau, look for these gaps here where the drones have been sold separately. When drones were hot, people sold off the drones just by themselves. And now they just have these tanks with nothing on them. You got to look for, like, painted can be good or bad. Usually people prefer unpainted. You can put paint on top of something successfully, not a big deal. But like if you're going to reprime these battle suits over here, the grass, that's going to be a problem. So you'll probably have to crack those off, clean the grass up, and you got to make an assessment for labor. These guys actually have Space Marine assault cannons on them for some reason. So these are pretty pretty good, also pretty scrappy. The Riptide here is, and this Commander, those are good. So if you can go all the way up to 70% of retail or 30% off for secondhand stuff. I wouldn't, if you're discounting less than 30% for secondhand stuff, it's just not enough. On the other hand, it depends. Like there are some things that are, there would have to be a reason to go above that. This is actually really good. 2 broadsides ready to go And so this is pretty good stuff. You do need to ask if things are Forge World or recast. It's all right. Don't be embarrassed. Just so you know. So, oh, here he's saying it has 2 Barracudas. This is actually a pretty cool lot. It's got a lot of drones in here, certainly enough to make up for these 2 devilfish that are droneless. So, not bad. Not bad. All right, this is a pretty good lot. Unfortunately, the seller, oh, he's showing the bits too, so that's a nice feature. Unfortunately, there's like a real lack of information here. So what's a good price for this? All right, I'll tell you. Let's just get back to the whole thing. Here we go. There's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. There's about, I'm going to say, at least $1,000 worth of models here. And they're in pretty good shape. So a good, no questions asked, no hassle, no-brainer price for this is $1,000. So let's go ahead and message the seller. Assessment. $500 is a good price for these. Up to $750. You should also think about mentioning if Barracudas are genuine. I think I know this guy personally. He lives in Utah. Are genuine Forge World. Some people, that matters to them. Okay, sounds good. We'll send that. Something went wrong. Jeez. Now, yeah, I just can't access that message. All right, Facebook, you're lame. All right, I got to get going. All right, we'll just go to the next listing. Okay, so this guy has some interest here. Some people have been referring themselves to their whatever's it is. Looks like I'm offline. Oh, computer, you go so slow. All right, well, we'll just go with what I have. All right, here we go. Here's a full Death Guard army. Yeah, this is really nice. So look at the, does it say location? Oh, connection is back. Okay, sounds good. Let's go back up to, that's why I couldn't message it. It wasn't Facebook, it was me. A no-brainer pickup. I think you can get up to $750. Also might want to mention if Barracudas are genuine Forge World. Some people, that matters to them. Just being helpful. Smiley face. Send message. All right, that's taken a while. All right, cool. Hey, let's take a look at this Death Guard army. Okay, it wants 850, and there's quite a bit here. It's all put together. This is like, other than maybe some refurbishment and checking things out, this is ready to paint. You'll have to texture the bases. This white primer, that looks like you could probably prime right over that. I would prime black. He's kept the weapons off. Looks like they're pegged, not magnetized. So that's actually good. Got some green stuff work back here. We'll see if that's good or if it diminishes the value actually. You would have to put on texture. I don't see any gaps on these, so that's nice. And what else? Mortarion looks like he's got some base coats on. He's been white primed. He's got base coats. So yeah, this could be actually finished pretty easily. So this is really nice. Oh, and by the way, what you should really do is you pick up these armies and then send them to me to get painted. And I have such good deals on painting. It's insane. One special I have is called Just Get It Done, which is half off the basic painting rate but we get artistic license, and we paint it to a very basic level, and that's what we do. Okay, so cool. Yeah, the green stuff looks pretty good here. Some of these conversions are really weird. I've never liked just like rando tentacles on there, little nurglings sitting on there. I don't know, maybe that's your thing. Those can be clipped off real easy. Lots of Death Guard too, and he has them set up in units of 7. So this guy obviously knows what he's doing. Looks like a good variation, lots of different types of kits in there. These are just, this is nice. I don't know how they play in the game, but you know. Fantastic. Well, let's just assess the retail value. I'm just going to do it off the top of my head really quick. And bear in mind, a lot of these come in basic kits. So like the, what was it, the Dark Imperium kit. So that kind of changes the deal on that. Makes them cheaper. Models from those basic kits are less. Okay, so let's see, 150, 200, 300, 450, 650, 750, 850, 900, that's a tough call. I'm going to say 1100, 1200, 1350, let's see, 1450, 1650. Ooh, a Lord of Virulence. That's nice. Yeah, this is probably about $1,700. So retail. This is a good deal. This is what you're looking for online. So you would go in, you would see like, is this guy a hobbyist? How long has he been around? Message him. Messaging somebody several times helps actually to see if they'll actually get back to you multiple times. Don't send PayPal as friends, aka unsecured. You can if you trust the person, like really trust them, and you want to give them a little extra because it doesn't cost a fee. That's nice. Would you take magic cards as trade, and then somebody points out he says he's not willing to trade? Yeah, people that don't read, I don't know, it's lazy. Okay, now we got some new in-box models, no codex included. That's not a problem. Since it's the 8th edition codex, you can pick them up real easy. I have 3 Tyranid 8th edition codexes I just got in trades. This is pretty cool. Let's take a look. Oh, it's metal. Well, some people like it, but this is death right here. This is not great stuff. But if the price is right, oh, he wants $420. Oh God. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. You know, you gotta be nice to people. New in-box models, no codex. $30 in shipping unless you can pick up in Sacramento. Old plastic gene stealers. New plastic gene stealers. All right, let's give a high outside retail value of these. 70, 4 lictors. Let's call that 200 total. Old metal Broodlord sculpt, 220. 2 metal zoanthropes, not even a unit, by the way. 220, so those used to go for like 20 each, let's say, so we're at 260. Metal Raveners, that's 320. A metal Hive Tyrant with no wings. Oh God. Okay, here we go. Let's start, where were we? 320, feels like. 380, 420, some Ripper Swarms, which are free in the kit. And then some boxes of Ormagons and Termagants. Yeah, this is like outside $520 of models. And the asking is $420. A good price for this would be, I actually think this is the plastic one. I don't know, that's weird. All right, a decent asking price where someone would actually just buy it, they would snap it up, would be $150. So, but apparently people are interested in it. So the rule were, okay, if only I had the money. Okay, maybe I've misassessed this. It looks like there's a lot of interest down here. Necrons Army. Necron is 90% painted and based. Now, for me, I'm looking for Necrons. My eyes are bigger than my wallet right now. Okay, this is the last one I'm going to do. So painted, for me, would be not great. Sometimes you can pick up a painted army for less than the retail value of the models, but, you know, that's kind of a no-brainer. Well, this is cool. So he was playing Necrons and then kind of got out of it. So you got to look for basic kit models, which basically have a very, very low value. So the Scorpex, the Scorpec Lord, the Warriors, the Scarabs, the Crypto Thralls, the Reanimate, or aka Useless Count, that is true. Yeah, which is really too bad. Alright, so let's take a look. This is the sweet stuff here, is that Void Dragon and that Silent King all put together. I heard they're a real pain to put together. So in that case, you got to look out for if they're put together poorly, then you basically just bought a bunch of scrap, because you can't really fix those. This is such a tough call. Well, that's actually pretty good. This is nice. I like it. Wow. Looking for 750. That's a super tough call. I'm going to do a retail analysis just off the top of my head here. Silent King, I think he's like 130. 3 Catans, including a Void Dragon, so we'll call that 260 total. 260, 290. This comes in the basic kit, so we'll just leave those off. We'll just call it a Necron half. Where was I? 290. 340, 370. These guys are like third, so we'll call that 400, 450, 500. Some warriors, so 550, let's say. And at 550 and a Necron half is probably 650. So there you go. That's my retail assessment off the top of my head. So this is actually more than retail. It's a tough call because the value of the painting is definitely there. People undervalue painting. It really irritates me. If you also explain the painting method to copy. No, that's actually a good thing. The comment is, I'd be seriously tempted if you also explain the painting method to copy. That's something to ask. Can I have a recipe? Everybody wants splits. Did he say no splits? Nope, he sure didn't. Oh, no splits or trades. Yeah, so that's it. No splits or trades. What's the comment? Will you split this? If you're ready to split. And I get it, because I often want to just buy certain things. Oh, he made like a video. Clark paints. Nice. Okay, good. So this is probably a commission painter. He's got to pay his phone bill, and so he's here. He thinks he's going to get the value of the painting, and that should be valued. In fact, the painting here probably makes this like $1,300 would be what I would say. Of course, that it's only partially painted, that's an issue too. There's a big difference between something that's... So if you're trying to sell something that's partly painted and partly not painted, you gotta split that up. You gotta make 2 lots, one with all the painted stuff, one with the unpainted stuff. And you'll get a better price, more offers, stuff like that. Large Tyranid Army. Wow, this is really great. Got a lot of good stuff. Oh, $2,000. I'm sorry, we gotta take a look at this. Thing is, most people don't have $2,000 like kind of hanging around, regardless of the value of it. Yeah, this is good. It's consistent. It's got some nice basing in there. Looks like some inconsistencies. Some of them have grass that can be fixed easily. Oh, and that's another thing I'll do. Buy one of these armies, send it to me directly. I'll make it all consistent and make sense. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can find the list. Well, let's look at the rest of the pictures. Wow, this is going to be fun. Yeah, this is great. And foam, too. And foam in good condition. Oh, yeah. This is good. This is good, guys. Oh, yeah, definitely. The assessment for value here is definitely there. It's got a lot of good competitive loadouts. Everything makes sense. The basing, as far as I can tell, is mostly consistent. Maybe a little TLC there, needed there. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, pick this one up. Lots of comments on it. What a killer army. Whoever buys this is lucky to find a lot like this one. Yep, totally true. Totally true. Wait, I'm trying to see the comments. Facebook makes it really hard. Yeah, lots of great Lots of great comments here. Interested, can you DM me? Well, why don't you just, in the time it took you to write that, could you have contacted him? All right, whatever. People. Okay, that's all I got. It feels like that's like 20